Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome to another 20 Minutes Till Dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. We're playing more 20 Minutes Till Dawn. There was another change to the playtest last night. Nothing super crazy, but I think it's worth talking about a little bit, seeing what's going on here with it. So first thing, there's been some changes to the rune page. Nothing too crazy, but it is interesting to see. 3 perks have been taken out and new perks have been put in their place. There is agility, which has replaced the elemental shield perk, right? Elemental shield was, I think it's like a percent chance every time you do an elemental effect to get a shield. Now it is agility, which is, not that good. If I'm being frank here, I'm sorry to say, not that interesting to me. But I don't know. Compared to the other perks at this tier, is not too bad either. I feel like I'm gonna keep playing with momentum probably, but it's interesting at the very least. We got that. Then over here, I don't even know what perk was in this spot beforehand, so I don't care that it's gone. But we have Premonition, which increases your dodge chance cap. Not your dodge chance, so important to know here. At base level, this does nothing for you unless you see, more bonuses to the perk, right? So something to keep in mind there. Whatever. And then the last thing, which is Windshield, which I also don't know what it replaced, but it was probably something also worthless. Oh, is this the one where whenever you're at, like, you go to 1 health, you get like a shield that lasts for a minute? I think that's what this one is. Anyway, so now this is Windshield, which is a really cool ability. The problem is that I'm an MLG gamer, so I'm going to keep using growth for the XP gains. But Windshield's pretty cool. It basically, more or less, when you have this at max ranks, it effectively reads makes you immune to projectiles, which is, I think, pretty cool. But I would prefer maybe this, maybe it would be too strong, but maybe this being like, I don't know. Here's premonition, take premonition, put it here instead or whatever. I don't know what you want to do with this, but I think this is too strong of a perk to compete. But anyway, whatever. It is cool there's new runes. I'm glad to see some redesigns. I would love to see a change to dedication, because dedication is just like not counterintuitive, it's counterproductive, right? Summons, usually they all buff each other, so you want to get a bunch of them, but only playing with one summon tends to be, sus. Anyway, so now, what are we going to play with today? I think we're going to play Haster. Apparently she's been buffed. I've been told that she's not buffed to the point where she's very strong, but she is now, like, kind of playable and kind of respectable, so I want to see it. So we're going to hop in on her. And we could play shotgun or revolver here. I want to play something that I haven't seen the evolutions for yet, because there's still... listen, I haven't seen them all yet. So the question is, who do we go with here? I'm actually going to go revolver. Let's go revolver. Let's go a little yeehaw cowboy mode here. And let's head to the forest. Listen, we're not getting a world record here, so it is what it is. Oh, I should have maybe... I think I should have put the perk that increases what is it? I should have increased the tier 1 sword perk that increases bullet damage and summon damage here probably instead of alacrity, but whatever, it's fine. Doesn't matter either way. You might not agree. I'm taking the egg here first. We are supposed to be at least somewhat of a summon focused build here with Haster. So, getting a summon perk right away is probably useful. Assuming, of course, that the tentacles do actually get the damage buff from Feed the Beast. If not, I'm gonna have a fucking very strongly written letter, is what I'll say right now. I can see Haster being pretty solid, though, if that does count. If the tentacles do get boosted by, Feed the Beast. Because then they can actually kill enemies in the late game. Do I have Ethereal on, too? Whatever. I should have Cadence on instead. It's fine. The runes don't matter that much. I do wish I had Cadence here instead. I should have. I was too busy looking at them. I forgot to actually set my runes, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Oh, we're getting a lot of good perks here. Happy to have a power shot. Very poggers. And looking for that Age Dragon. I will listen. I'm trying to respect Train Dragon. I'm gonna take it if I see it here, but hopefully it doesn't show up in like the last minute of the game. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to. Oh man, I don't think I talked about this in a video yet. So I didn't record yesterday because I went to go see the Spider-Man movie. but I did get a new most unhinged comment ever in one of my videos. I don't want to talk about it too much, but hey, you know, good plug opportunity here. If you want to see it, you should join the Discord. I put the comment in the general chat recently. God damn, it's a good one. Anyway, give me the Age Dragon here. Splitfire, definitely good here too, but it's dragon time. Yeah, it's gotta be, it's at least top 2. It definitely makes top 2 range for most unhinged comment anyone's ever left on one of my videos. It's really funny. It is really funny. And you know what? I was talking. Oh, definitely give me trainer here. I want that Feed the Beast. I was talking on one of my Twitch streams recently about how, jokingly for the record, please don't actually send me death threats. But I was joking about how I've been doing this for a while, and I haven't gotten any death threats yet, which is you know, I feel like I'm not a real content creator yet. So I was jokingly saying, man, people should send me death threats. And then literally the day that I say that is not a death threat, but I was called like ignorant commie scum or whatever. I forget what they said exactly. Ooh, man. That is a fast Feed the Beast, by the way. That's very cool. That was fun for me. I had a great time. And I saw Into the Spider-Verse as well, so it was all in all pretty good day. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Oh wait, it was it's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, right? They're doing the I wouldn't say they're doing the names wrong, but I will say they're doing them a little annoying. I would like more concise names, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we got Ethereal going here. It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and then Across the Spider-Verse, and then they revealed the next Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie name as well, which is Beyond the Spider-Verse as well. So that's neat. I'm excited for that. Should be cool, hopefully. Or maybe it'll suck. I doubt it. Listen, if I'm gonna rate it, I give Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I give it like a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it was really good. Fanfire or Soul Shield or Electro Mage. All good choices here. I think I'm really going for the stat growth build here. So I'm gonna take this and hope to find Soul Power right away. Haster Smash, there you go, Haster. Trying to see how much a tentacle actually does damage-wise. 78 right now. What are you getting your damage buff from? Is it just feed? It can't be just Feed the Beast right now. Oh, trainer, duh. I have trainer. I guess I take Fire Starter here. Other perks are pretty bad. Anywho. What else to talk about? Let's talk about some changes that we can still see in this game. So I mentioned at the start, right, that the RUNE page perks are fine, but I think they can be better. Also, I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna take the frenzy because I think it might actually affect the spawn rate of the tentacles. So I think I want to do that. I think that is worthwhile for us here. So I mentioned before at the top about the runes, right? And I think that what do I want to see from some defensive options, right? Tier 1 is really bad. Tier 1 on the tree is pretty bad. There's one of the and the problem is, how do you, like, in a game like this, right, where 95% of the perks that I care about at least revolve around offense, right? How do you make a rune tree that is defense oriented but still rewards offensive play? Right, that is the question, and I'll tell you right off the bat, I don't know the answer. It's a cop out, but I don't know, man. And maybe the thing is that, and I think the general solution is that the game should be harder, so that way defense feels like it's more necessary, right? it does feel like this game right now, to me at least, with just about any weapon and any character, I can just take all offense-oriented items and then not care. Also, so did I mention it before? I might have forgotten to mention it. I might be dumb. There's new tomes as well. I think I forgot to mention it. Yeah, there's 6 new tomes put in the game. Let's see what we got here. We got Tome of Electro. When shooting your last ammo, call lightning on nearby enemies for 22 damage. This is gonna go absolutely sicko mode if you want to go for a mini clip of Spark build, right? You'd have to play it with like a shotgun or something. But that's kind of nutty, right? Because you would just shoot one shot and instantly reload and trigger more lightning. You know what's interesting about this too? It says call on nearby enemies, right? This sounds like it's like a Smite-esque trigger, like an AOE around you, which might be good or it might be bad depending on the range for it. But it sounds like it can trigger a lot of lightning at once. Anyway, what's this muscle do? Max HP 1, increase all damage by 2 for each max HP that you have. I mean, out of these, I'm going to take Tome of Might here. I guess. And you know what sucks? We did lose Soul Conversion. It no longer gives you max HP. It now gives you, what's it called? It now just, it increases your soul heart limit or whatever, right? So that doesn't work anymore for our purposes now for this. But that is cool. I could, you know what? I'm thinking maybe we try to do like a diamond SMG build. Because that sounds like it's like a flat damage increase, right? So it's something like SMG, that seems kind of nutty, right? You have 4 HP, you double your base damage now on your SMGs. That sounds like it could do a lot of work in theory, is all I'm trying to say. Although we don't know if it's a base damage or if it's added on damage. It might act the same way as like death rounds do. But even then, right? Like you have 5 HP, Tome being a death round is pretty sick. That's really strong, for the record. Death rounds is like a top 5 perk. So adding a Tome that's like a top 5 perk in the game is really good. So we'll see how that plays. Give me quick hands here, I guess. Tragic that we immediately got AIDS Dragon, but we have not seen Train Dragon once yet. Truly a shame. Also, what hit me? Does anyone know? Dragon's doing 142 damage per shot here. How much does a tentacle do right now? 68? Isn't that less than it was doing before? Am I crazy? Wasn't it doing more? I might be losing it. Well, they're soul powered, by the way. Finally. Let's take some intentional damage here. Let's lose some spirit hearts, so we don't have to worry about them us missing out value. I guess. Well, that's the other thing too. It was a smaller update. I didn't do any videos about it because it wasn't that important to me. But they did change Flash Mag, the SMG perk that I made a video about, where you could clip through walls. Oh, didn't mean to take that damage there. But they didn't update to Flash Mag, so it doesn't teleport you anymore, which is a shame. But probably for the best, if we're being honest. There's Train Dragon. It's here. Okay, time for Dragon to go off. But they made a change to Flash Mag, so it no longer clips through walls. It now shoots like a pulse of lightning out or something. I forget the exact wording for it. But yeah, tragic. Rest in power, Flash Mag. Oh, we're having some difficulty here, by the way. We're getting a little swarmed. Need to go pick up that HP on the ground over here. One moment, please. This is why we need cadence, by the way. Ethereal doesn't matter here. We need to be able to pierce through these boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tentacles, help me. Don't fucking try to explode on me. Let's not get cornered. Just make sure we always have an escape route here. I guess give me armed and ready. I do, you know, we skipped that turn 1 steady aim, which is tragic because we haven't seen it since, and that would give us the piercing we need to get through these enemies, I feel like, potentially with a penetration upgrade, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I haven't seen these yet. What are our evolutions for the pistol? What do we got here? Your bullets have a 50% chance to deal 3 times damage. Okay. Your first and last ammo shoot 3 additional projectiles. And then bullet bounce +1. Your bullets deal 20% damage more after every bounce. There's just not enough bounce support, I feel like, for this, but I don't know why not. The other two are kind of stinky. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's go trick shot in here. I like how the bullets become a circle like that. That's pretty cool. And you know what? It is, at least immediate impact-wise, it is doing a lot for us here. It's cutting through. Oh, and you know what? Here we get some penetration added as well, maybe. Very cool. Very cool. Another bullet damage upgrade with that spirit heart. Okay. Listen, it's by a narrow margin here, but we're hanging. We'll see how well we hang at the 9-minute mark. That'll be a little troublesome, probably. Definitely give me split fire here. Would love some extra bullets getting added to the mix. Absolutely. Let's see. And then, ooh, splinter. Love me a splinter. Listen, I wouldn't. I still want penetrating shots here as well, for the record. Let me be clear about that too. Just because we have trick shot doesn't mean we can't do a little bit of a mix of both here. What if I should be shooting the tree intentionally just to get like the bonus damage applied instead? You know, it's worth considering. Although it may end up summoning the final boss or whatever. Although I still don't know how that works exactly. It might be a time thing. The trees just might decide to leave on their own. I imagine it's more so about killing trees, but I don't know. I do not know how trees do. Sorry, I was talking about rune pages and I got sidetracked before, I'm pretty sure. What are some good rune page ideas, right? Especially on the defense side of the tree. That is the question, I suppose. Tier 1 probably has to be like one of the weakest ones. And well, at least like least impactful. Like they all just do nothing. I don't care what any of them are. And how I mean here's the thing, right? Like I said, ooh. Give me haste here. Give me some hasting. Like I said before, the best way to make defense perks better is to make the game harder so they're more required, right? That's the #1 best thing to do. But maybe like a fast start perk would be kind of cool, where it's like for your first 10 levels you get like a stat buff or something, right? Like, oh, for your first 10 levels you get like 50% bullet damage and 50% fire rate. Something like that could be kind of interesting. I wouldn't hate that as a perk. It would feel more impactful than some of the ones we currently have in there. And then beyond that, I don't know. That's all I got. That's my good idea. I like that one, actually. I think it's a pretty solid idea. And beyond that, no idea what else I would like to see. I mean, obviously you can't make the perk so strong where it's better than not leveling up, but that shouldn't be too hard to do. This should be a pretty easy balance to strike, I imagine. Hey, what happened to the art for penetration here? There's a line. That's strange. Also, does lightning always have this little chunk on the bottom here? You seeing those? Something's wrong. Something's wrong with my game. Someone broke something. Uh-oh. Oh, so there's a chest over here. Let's come get that. What do we got? Attack twice as often. Cool. Cool. Love a tentacle attack boost. Very nice. I would love to take a second here if I could get a sense of how much damage tentacles actually do right now. And how much my dragon does. The dragon did like 300 damage in a shot, which is very high. Feed the Beast is doing great work on that regard. I wonder how Dragon Bond's being calculated in that sense, too. I'll take this just for the actual Spirit Hearts it gives us, although maybe we should consider Ghost Friend instead there. I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. So Dragon's doing like 300 damage per shot. I want to see how much the Tentacle does, though. 68? Okay. I think it's safe to say that the Tentacle is unaffected by Feed the Beast damage. Because it's been doing 68 damage for a very long time. I have surely gotten enough kills between the last time I looked and now to at least increase the damage by one number, right? It would only take like a 2% damage increase to go from 68 to 69. I have surely killed more than 2,000 mobs since I last looked at the number. So that is not working. Feed the Beast is... And listen, I don't know what's so wrong about Feed the Beast. I don't want to be too critical because I don't, again, I don't know how to program in any way, shape, or form. It's strange to me, though, that Feed the Beast is so buggy. Like, it went so long, which is it just absolutely being a brick in the game. Just did stone cold nothing as far as the perks are concerned, right? And now it's working, but specifically only for, like, perk summons. If there's any sort of class-based summon, like the tentacles here, or like the bird with Raven, etc., right? They don't get the damage bonus from Feed the Beast, right? And then any weapons that have any sort of summon focus, bat gun, water gun, etc., they don't get any damage bonuses either from it. It's very weird. I don't know why it's not working, but whatever. Not that big of a deal, but it is just strange. I wonder if there's other, I mean, like, Dragon's working, right? Like, I wonder if there's other scaling abilities that just aren't working that I don't know about. Like, maybe everything that scales damage is actually just broken. Like, maybe Age Dragon isn't working. And it's actually just a myth this whole time. Maybe Dragon Bond isn't getting the damage scaled correctly either. It's just, that's the issue, obviously. There's just so many numbers. Listen, biggest thing for me, I've said it a while ago, I would, maybe not biggest thing, but I would really love a damage report, or like a damage log at the end of the game, right? See, like, oh, this thing caused this much damage, etc. Like, your dragon did, you know, 6 billion damage over the course of the run. Your gun did this much damage. Your Dragon Bond caused you to do this much bonus damage, or whatever, etc., right? That would be really cool if at the end of the run you could see that. But I understand that's, again, I'm just a guy sitting here saying, you know, you should do this and this and this and this and this. I'm not making the game. I'm not the one dealing with the how hard that is to make. It would be nice, though. It would be really cool to see. It would also make it much easier to tell what is and isn't working, right? So the trees are not timing based because the trees didn't run away this late last time. It must be like if you kill a tree, they must decide to leave. I think that's how it works. Or do X amount of damage to the trees, whatever. Whatever the condition is not time based. Probably. Okay, you're dead. Unfortunately, all things we've seen before, which is kind of boring. However, we do have a little trick shot as our evolution here, so I'm going to take that. Even though we have a lot of piercing with Reaper rounds, I think it's still worthwhile. Give me Dark Hearts here. Soul Link is fine. I want to get with it though. Double the tentacles, double the fun. Man, what a, not to be rude, she is maybe better now. I don't know. I mean, the early and mid game felt better. I'll say that for Haster at least. But such a cool concept for a character, and they don't do anything. It is tragic. Would love to see just a general Haster rework in the playtest too, if possible. What is going on with all my perks, dude? What happened to Magic Lens? Whatever. Maybe I should take Lightning there, actually. Lightning would probably be better. Yeah, Haster rework would just be cool. We'll just see some changes to her. Rapid Fire are best friends. I'll give you Rapid Fire. We could maybe get death rounds here still before the game ends. What else would I like? What else would I like? I don't know. Yeah, while we're at it, maybe just make all the characters super hot and horny too while we're at it, if you don't mind. I will say, a while back, I was doing a little research on Flynn, because I DM'd him saying like, hey Flynn, would you want to do an interview? Because I was dumb and I should have realized that game developers actually hate content creators, justly, for the record. It is a justified hatred, but they hate content creators and they don't want to talk to them, which is extremely fair. Give me best friend here. I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. But how much does a ghost shot do right now? Can I tell? I cannot tell. Oh, god damn it. But I did a little research on Flan because I wanted to maybe do an interview. I DM'd him on Twitter. No response. Messed up. Not really, again. But I saw that he did an interview, more so about 20 minutes till dawn, from like a indie dev, like, publishing perspective, right? That was what the article was mainly about, like the logistics of launching your own indie game and stuff like that. That's what it was, more on the industry focus side, not like the game development focus side or whatever, right? But one thing that he mentioned was that he specifically made the cast for 20 minutes till dawn all female to appeal more to an Eastern audience, which I thought was interesting. I didn't realize that was like a marketing tactic. I guess just weebs are pervs, but like the characters are not, like, you know, sexualized really in any way. So it's interesting to me. I don't know. I just think it's a little interesting is all. That, like, you know, that there's like that level of thought put into like the metrics, like the player, the user data, metadata, buzzwords, whatever, right? I just think that's interesting is all. I don't know. Anyway, run's almost over here. It flew by. We're very low level. But like, yeah, you know, there were parts where it was a little bit dicey, but overall the run didn't go too badly. Good job, Haster. Very excited to try. Oh, the tree! I forgot about the tree. He's back. Oh, I gotta kill the tree. One moment, please. I always forget. The tree's here. Shooting his damn spores at me too. Can you stop? Well, let's see if we can. Well, you know what? While we have the chance here, let's look at all of our various damage. Right. Let's see. I guess you take Electro Mage here. No, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see our. Hold on. Can you stop? Our ghost does 61 damage per shot. Our dragon does, like, I don't know, a lot. And our tentacles are doing 70 damage per hit. Dragon's doing like 500 damage per hit here. Just kind of nutty. Yeah, look at that. You know what I want to see too? It's a little annoying, I'm sorry. But I want to test this. I want to see if time is still going while we're in this dimension. So real quick, I want to go, you can click experience 2 while we're doing this, but I want to try to farm this MFer here. I want to spend like a minute running away. And right now we're actually just looked over at OBS. We're actually like literally at the 30-minute mark here. At 31 minutes. Oh, well, let's get a damage check here. Hold on. So I can't tell how much damage you're doing, Dragon. Is that 200? It's 561. I can't tell. 561. Okay, so 561 damage now. We're gonna run away for a bit, and then we're gonna see in a minute if it's still 561. I want to see if it's taking track of like the progression of time while we're in the boss fight. Oh, there's assassin, by the way. Sure, why not? I guess this, you know, whatever. Oh, don't want to kill you. Don't want to kill you. Ghost friend, stop it. Stop it. Stop hurting him. Stop hurting him, please. I want to see if this counts. We're gonna go a little bit past a minute because I did get a couple, or I did take a while to actually clock the damage number. Was it 561? Something like that. Let's see. Where are you? Okay. That 497? It's less damage. Excuse me. I don't know anymore. That 467? 543? 643? I give up. I think it's more damage. I think the aged dragon is aging still. I just can't tell. This game is so fucked up with numbers. Whatever. Please die. If you don't mind. Also, do you only attack if we shoot you? No, okay. You're just, it's just a proximity thing. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Bye, Felicia. Whatever. I'll see you in hell. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing science with me. You probably already only 10k kills, by the way. Oof. That is a low number, Haster. Anyway, whatever. Have a good one. Bye-bye.